Okay, here's how to beat the Shichimen Warrior. For easiest results, I recommend having a few key items at your disposal. The first is pacifying agent, preferably have at least 2. Use this in advance of the fight to gain resistance to terror. Divine Confetti is also essential because you can't death blow this mini-boss without it. Also, equip the ichimonji double combat art if you can. It's not essential, but having it almost guarantees you an anti-air death blow right from the start of the fight. An anti-air death blow is where you can kill your enemy with a death blow in the air, no matter their health or posture level. It's a one-shot kill combat skill. With the anti-air death blow and a little RNG on your side, it's possible to finish this fight with nothing more than an ichimonji double and 2 anti-air death blows. Take a look at a full fight against this mini-boss where that exact thing happens. You can purchase the anti-air deathblow text for 1200 sen from Black Hat Badger. He's near the old grave travel idol at Ashina Castle.
Yo, おめえか。また何か入り用なのかい?
Once purchased, the skill becomes automatically active. I also recommend Ascending Carp and Descending Carp, which are both skills that help you do more posture damage. However, these aren't really essential in this fight. If the fight goes well, you probably won't need to worry about deflecting at all. A couple of blocks here and there might be all you have to do, and you probably won't take advantage of these skills, but if the fight goes a little longer and you do need to deflect, it won't hurt to put a little bit more posture damage on the mini-boss. Notice my attack power is also 5. If you get 2 anti-air death blows, your attack power won't matter. In fact, attack power doesn't really matter in this fight at all. Still, the higher your attack power is, the easier this fight will be. If your attack power is lower than 5, expect the fight to be a little longer than what you're seeing in my video, but the way to beat him will ultimately remain the same. It's about your strategy more than it is about your power or vitality. Start by popping a pacifying agent and a divine confetti. Jump down, then run at the boss and immediately hit him with a double ichimonji. Then back away and start running in a circle around him. Try to keep close enough that the moment he jumps you can jump at him to immediately anti-air death blow his first life. If you don't stay close enough to him in the beginning, he'll likely land before you can get to him, making this phase go on longer than you want. Phase 1 can also go on longer than you want if you don't use the ichimonji double right from the start. For example, here I don't use it and he ends up jumping up and then away and I can't get to him in time, resulting in the need to chase him down. The ichimonji double gives you a 99% chance of that not happening. Using it almost guarantees you an anti-air death blow within seconds of the fight starting. Still, even when you use it, he can occasionally do random stuff, jump away, or just make it difficult for you to get that anti-air death blow on him. If you can't get to him when he jumps up, or if he doesn't jump up at all, you'll just have to go through 1 or 2 of his teleportations to down him. When he teleports, look around for the closest wall, and then turn around so that your back is to that. Reason is, he'll reappear at the furthest point on the map to you, which will be the furthest point from the closest wall behind you. As soon as you see him, lock on and run toward him to get close, but don't get too close. He'll fire a massive beam. You can parry the beam just as it hits you. If parried right, you'll take no physical or terror damage at all. After the beam stops, he'll throw out 1 of 3 possible attacks. Often he'll hurl a line of small heads at you. These can be avoided by running around to his back, either via the left or the right side. If he waves his weapon around, he'll spit out floating orb heads. These are just annoying obstacles to be avoided basically. Swinging your sword at him when you're on him will also clear any of those orb heads that are floating nearby. If you see him slam his weapon into the ground, immediately start running around him in a tight circle. This is his most dangerous move, where he summons giant homing heads that do massive damage. By running in a tight circle around him while they home at you, they'll never touch you. As far as physical damage goes, he typically only does 2 big swings at you from time to time, and both are easily blocked. Apart from making sure you're never short of pacifying agent and divine confetti, the rest of the battle is all about running around him in a circle. If you can get used to running around in a circle and keep an eye out to make sure you don't run into any obstacles while you're doing it, you'll pretty much have this fight fully worked out. But if you're having trouble and it all still proves too much for you, you can wait until later game when you can upgrade the umbrella prosthetic to Phoenix's lilac umbrella, which can block all of his terror attacks. I don't have that umbrella upgrade at the time of this video, so I can't show you that in action here, but you won't need me to show you that, as blocking his attacks with an umbrella that prevents terror damage from hitting you is pretty self-explanatory. So that's how to beat the Shichimen Warrior. Now I'll close out the video with a full no damage fight from start to finish with no narration, so you can watch it all in action. Enjoy.